morning. As the Psalm 118 says, "This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it." I think that's every day for me here at the weekly childcare situation at St. Luke's. I grew up, first of all, I'm a mother, and I'm a grandmother, a mother of 3 boys and a grandmother of 3 grandchildren who decided that at the last minute to have a slumber party last night. So we are here in our full glory, and thank you for the tolerance as we wiggle in the front pews. So with that, I grew up a few miles west of here. I attended the LaPorte Presbyterian Church for 17 years. The LaPorte Presbyterian Church is the little church on the way to Verns to get cinnamon rolls. So that was my home base. I moved east, raised my 3 sons in the Alt Lutheran Church, where 3 generations had also participated and were members, so it was, of course, that's where we were to raise our children. So we had good experiences there. My career as a director of childcare began in the Eaton Lutheran Church. It was a pre-established part-day childcare program. In 2014, I accepted a position in a large, we had 120 children each day, 26 staff members. The children were not a challenge. The parents were not a challenge. It was getting 26 staff members into 1 staff bathroom each day. So figure that out. It was a large corporate center. From that, we rented a space from a congregational church. There was neither center in Eaton or also in Greeley. There was not a relationship. There were no connections to the church with the church, or the church did not know the children or anything that we were doing. A year ago in July, I was guided by, I think, the Holy Spirit, and probably a voice, I'm sure from God, to say, get back to Fort Collins. I felt a calling to be closer to my mother as a daughter, and also to do what I love and to share with others what my true spirit and what I really wanted to connect with. I accepted the calling to St. Luke's to direct the childcare program. And from day one, I was blessed with the love and the dedication of the St. Luke's, all of you, family. On November 1st, 2024, we were licensed and approved for care in the 3 rooms after much renovations and blueprints and planning for 32 children. Throughout this year, blessings have flowed in daily. I feel that I'm not the saint by any means, but that you all are. We've had gifts of cribs, high chairs, toys, microwave, books, materials, maintenance, blankets, and friendly volunteer faces. The staff members soon realized in the last few months that we here at St. Luke's hold a strong commitment of culture, and we are unique that in this center and with this relationship with the church, we need to know who we are and what we are to do. The enrolled families, it's amazing because we don't have a large marketing. It may be the families that have enrolled, they have bicycled past by, they've walked their dogs, they live nearby, or they've heard that somebody else has come here. We had a real fun experience this summer. We were out, the kids call it the meadow, the front part. A lady stopped by and said, could she just sit and watch as the kids played outside in the water? It was a joy to her. Parents mention when they're on a quick 15-minute tour, this feels like home. It's not me, it's you. It's the building, it's the welcoming, it's the friendly faces. I see daily marvelous wonders of the Holy Spirit and God guiding us over to provide the commitment of quality of care for the children. We have all seen, I think, their miracles through enrollments. One day I probably was weeping, crying, because I did not know where the next enrollments were going to come. And I think Anne opened the door to a family who had twin infants, and they needed care immediately, and we were taken care of. The twins are here and doing well. Families in this area are and continue to be very challenged for quality care for infants and toddlers, but also for care in general. There is a great trend and need to provide care, and it's at a fragile state right now for the group child care situations. So we have reached out. I'm in coalition with several entities. I made a list so I wouldn't forget. We have been able, due to your contributions and help and support, that we are able to provide scholarships for some children that are in the CCAP program. These are families who have extreme low income and are at threat of housing and food insecurities, and they're able to attend and get quality care because of that program. We are in connection with the Larimer County Child Care Funding. They also help provide funding for some of the children. We had the honor and the blessing to be involved with Isaac, and we are involved with the Adelante Cohort. That program has provided us with two teachers. One had been a previous teacher in Afghanistan teaching math, and she's now our full-time toddler teacher. We also have one of the interns that came through the Isaac Adelante Cohort program. She did 120 volunteer hours, and then on day 121, I said, "Are you up for being hired?" And we snagged her. She's an awesome person and just wonderful. Within that, we have 6 home countries represented in our children's families. We have a new little friend that just started, and I was visiting with her just Friday, and she said, I said, how are you liking things and how are things going? She's 4, and she said, "We love it here, but we can't wait till we get home in Greece." So their home country is Greece, and they're here on a sabbatical, and so we have some really wonderful situations and diversity and cultural, we can do cultural respectiveness to different comparisons of how we all live and take care of children. We have, I believe, 4 of our staff members are bilingual. They either speak Dari, English, Spanish, or of another language. So that is what's happened. That is what's happening. That is what you're providing. That is the miracles of God in this last year. It is truly amazing. We do have 28 enrolled. There is a joy to have a wait list. I think I'm up to maybe 10 kids. If you do the math, that's quite a bit to be saying we promise you a spot. However, the ones who are on the wait list are looking for infant care in a year, in August and September of next year, and they want a spot they want on the list. So that's really exciting. I just want to call and say that we've been called, you all heard the call for childcare. I'm just helping facilitate what you've asked for. We are so very thankful. I'm thankful for your support, your prayers, your financial guidance, your gift, and care for us each and every day. So thank you. Thank you for being the saints.